At this time, we'll begin the Arkansas postgame press conference. We'll start with an opening statement from head coach Dave Van Horn. Then we'll take questions first for the student athletes. We have student athletes Brian Anderson and Eric Fisher with us. Coach Van Horn?
Yeah, I mean, first off, congratulations to LSU again. They played extremely well and pitched well, hit the ball hard. You know, as far as our team today, I mean, I felt like coming into the day, you know, obviously we had a chance, but you could just tell after a couple innings, everything was a little bit in slow motion day for us. You know, the bats were slow. I think guys were tired. And, you know, 5 games in a row, pretty hot. And, you know, it's no excuse, but it is an excuse. It's just one of those things that I think we ran out of gas. And obviously we ran out of pitching, having to recycle guys. Taking nothing away from LSU, they got after us. But on the other end of it, you know, it just didn't happen. I don't think we had enough left in the tank.
Questions for the student athletes? We'll start right here.
This is for both guys. I know today had to be disappointing, but overall you guys are 9-3 in your last 12 games. Obviously you've really solidified a spot. And also Dave said yesterday that a few weeks ago he told the team, hey, we got to get it going or we're going to get left behind. What do you remember about that conversation he had with you guys, and how do you think you responded?
Eric, you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, it started back with A&M weekend. You know, we knew we had to go out there, win the series, and winning those first 2 games was real big. And then head to Missouri and winning the first 2 on that one, and then pulling out the last one and getting the sweep, and then just taking that momentum here and, you know, stringing together a couple games was good for us. And that comeback win yesterday is, you know, it's huge. It just gives everybody confidence and lets us know that if we're down, we have all the chances in the world to come back and win a game. And I think it's going to help us and when it comes to the regional.
Just first off, you know, I'd like to say that I'm really proud of the way our guys fought, you know, these last few weeks. You know, kind of had our backs up against the wall there. And like you said, it just kind of started off with the A&M weekend. We just said we got to take it one day at a time and battle and try and pull out W's as well as we can. And, you know, I think we've done a good job of that lately. You know, we had a big comeback win against Ole Miss. And you know, like Coach said, we just kind of ran out of gas today. And, you know, that's going to happen. But we're excited to see where we're going to go from here on out.
Other questions? Bob?
You guys, I mean, obviously you're going to a regional. Just what are your feelings about you know, getting a bid and you know, getting to keep playing next week?
That's for both? Okay. Eric?
Yeah, I mean, we're excited. We know that wherever we get picked to go to, that the team that is hosting us is, you know, they're going to be nervous because we have all the talent in the world, and we know that we can go wherever and win the regional and, you know, head of the Supers. So, I mean, we're excited, and we know that we have what it takes.
Brian?
Yeah, I think Eric hit it right on the head, and, you know, the other teams are going to know what we have coming in. We have quality starting pitching. We got a deep bullpen, and, you know, if we get those bats rolling, then we're going to be dangerous. And, you know, I think, like you said, we're just really excited to see where we're headed to.
We have time for one more for the student athletes. Let's take it in the back.
Yeah, I don't think you guys got to see Kyle Bowman last time in the matchup in Baton Rouge. What did you see from him today? You know, why did he give you so much trouble in the first 6 innings?
I mean, he had all 3 pitches working. You know, it's not too often as a lefty hitter you have to see a left-on-left changeup, and he did a good job throwing that pitch, and he was able to locate it. And, you know, he did well locating his fastball and his off-speed, and, you know, just got ahead in the count and, you know, did a good job getting us out.
Brian?
Yeah, just go along with what he was saying. He had, you know, he had a couple pitches working for him. He was changing speeds, changing location, and it seemed like every time we square up the ball, it was going right to one of their fielders. And, you know, that's the way baseball is. But he did a good job, you know, mixing up speeds and keeping the ball down for him today.
Dave, was it before the A&M series when you had that talk with them about, hey, you got to get it going? And just how do you feel, I mean, the way that you guys responded, 9 out of 12 wins against SEC teams, to really obviously, you know, clinch a regional bid?
Yeah, it was right before the A&M series. I think we had won a midweek game that week on the road, so we had a little momentum going in, and you know, just wanted them to know the facts, you know. And I think they knew, but I just needed them. I didn't want to wait 2 weeks later and say, hey, you know, you guys should have. You knew you needed to do this, and you know, so I brought it up. Didn't spend a lot of time with it, and you know, they knew what I meant, that we needed to win games, or we weren't going to get in. And they played well. They played well down the stretch. I told them that after the game. I said we all wanted to win today. we didn't have enough left, and they were better than us today, but I'm proud of this team the last 3 weeks. You know, it's a long trip back, and I want guys to start thinking about the future and move on from this tournament mentally.
Other questions? Front row.
Yeah, I think you said yesterday you might be able to play Benintendi and Warnes, would probably be smart to hold them out. What's their status? And can you have somebody like Beeks, Baxendale, Wise, kind of how are they doing?
Benintendi could have played today if he wanted to play. You know, Warnes could have played too if we wanted to get him loose, and just needed to rest that lower back a little bit. You know, we don't know what Beeks' status is yet. You know, we might not know until Wednesday or Thursday if he's going to be available to start or be out of the pen or even pitch in the regional. Wise, not sure what his status is yet. And Baxendale, as of right now, I'm saying he's probably not going to play. He hasn't swung a bat since he hurt his leg. He hasn't really done anything except get treatment on that leg.
We have time for one more for Coach Van Horn. Go ahead and take it right here.
I know you'd like to be playing tomorrow, but you guys have been on the road for a long time. Are you going like straight back on the bus tonight? How good will it be to get home and, you know, get a little rest?
Well, you know, we'll get in about 1 or 2 in the morning the way I figure it, and I figure my dogs will bark at me because they won't know who I am. We've been gone a long time, and it'll be good to get back, but obviously we wish we were playing tomorrow. I know the guys, I told them we're going to take tomorrow off. Monday I'll be, you know, just watch and find out where we're going. Probably a day where we just lift. Hopefully lift and just trying to gain some more strength. I told them to make sure they eat right, and then we'll work out on Tuesday and probably head out on Wednesday. That'll be our schedule.